what's up you guys, Aftershow Reacts here, and today I thought I would do a little bit of a different video for you guys. I know that there is like a very big backlog on a lot of my content currently. A lot of it is based on the fact that a lot of it is just getting blocked constantly, and we are trying to get everything up. But I've had a few encounters where, I've had some very, very, very differing opinions on some things, and I've just wanted to get to know what you guys think about some topics of discussion. So, maybe once in a while I might make one of these videos where I ask you guys a question and you guys give me your opinion. Like, it could just be like some random question that, maybe you don't really have a big opinion on, or maybe you do have a really big opinion on it. I don't know. But I'd really like to have like a bit more of a conversation with you guys, So for today's first question, I wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys feel when it comes to swear words? Do you think that they are unladylike? Do you think that, that you shouldn't be swearing ever? The reason that this question has come up for me is because maybe a lot of you probably don't know this, but I've been estranged from my mother for about 7 years now, and recently I decided it was time to maybe have a bit of a talk with her. So I met up with her over the past week, and look, to be honest with you, I've always expressed myself the best that I can. I'm not very great with words, which I constantly tell you guys, and sometimes things just come out of my mouth, and one of those things is that I really just enjoy being able to swear. I do try to censor myself a little bit when it comes to recording videos for you guys, because I don't want to upset anybody, obviously, but when it comes down to it, I just, that old, I feel like when you were, little, it was a very common thing for, parents to be like, if you swear, I'll wash your mouth out with soap, and so I was terrified of that. But my sister, on the other hand, challenged my mother about that, and I actually saw her get her mouth washed out with soap. And so I was really terrified about the idea of swearing. So I did, everyone at school would swear, they would do whatever they wanted, everyone has different parenting styles, and that's whatever. But I was always really terrified of swearing because I didn't want to get my mouth washed out with soap. And so, I didn't start swearing. I didn't add it to my vocabulary until I was 18 years old, because I was an adult then. Nobody can tell me I can't swear anymore. I can choose to do it. I'm an adult. And since then, I have felt like, this overwhelming freedom to be able to, it's like a freedom of speech kind of thing, I suppose, for me. I know that, some people don't like swearing, and that is fine. That's fine. I want to know what you guys feel about it. Because over the time that I met up with my mom, she noticed that I was swearing a lot in my conversation. It just comes out. It's just the way that I express myself. I don't know. And she said to me, Shannon, that's not very ladylike. I really don't like it when you swear. It's really not ladylike. And it just sparked a little bit of a thought in my head. And I wanted to ask you guys what you guys thought. Because I don't know about you, but not ladylike to swear. I'd honestly really love to debate this with you guys in the comments, but the concept that it's not ladylike to swear. It just sounds so bizarre to me because, well, for one thing, what is ladylike? Are you, like, suggesting that I'm, like, some kind of royalty? Like, am I supposed to be prim and proper and, like, speak words like Romeo and Juliet? Like, what is ladylike? Especially in this day and age when, you know, there is gender fluidity and, you know, people that identify as non-binary. The concept of being able to say, you know, of saying it's not ladylike to swear, it just sounds like, okay, so is it just only men that can swear? Like, that's kind of a bit of a double standard, don't you think? I think that sometimes I've actually had some commenters that have been like they've seen me as like this really like kind of really tiny, I guess kind of small, tiny, petite girl that seems very innocent with a lot of the way that she spoke, especially early on, like when I started YouTube and everything. And you know, and then they would hear me say, like, they would hear me, you know, throw an F-bomb out there, and then they'd be like, oh my god, and they'd find it really funny, or maybe they would get really offended by it. And so I'm just really curious about, like, this whole swearing situation, especially since there's different things that offend different people. I find that it's very common in like in Australia and I think England, I'm not sure, and New Zealand, to just use the C word, like see you next Tuesday. Sorry, I'm trying to censor myself just in case it does offend somebody. It's common for people to say see you next Tuesday as the word mate. So like, you're a good mate, you're a good see you next Tuesday, you know, and it's like a very common thing, but I know that a lot of people out there can get really offended by that because that is a word used, like a very derogatory word used to describe a woman's. Yes, so I wonder, like, do you get offended by certain words and why? Where do you draw the line? Or are you just someone that freely speaks however you want to speak? I'd really love to hear people's opinions and like values on this. I'm going to try my best to like solidly have a discussion with you guys. I'd really like this to be kind of some thing that I do where I just ask you guys a question in a video and we talk about it. Maybe we even talk about it in the following video. I don't know. You guys can let me know what you guys think. It depends how well this goes, I suppose. Yeah. So, to reiterate, swearing, where do you stand? I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.